Hello, my name is Jada Eason, and welcome to my channel. Today is the first episode of my story time series where I'll be sharing a personal experience involving family, business, and challenges I've faced as an entrepreneur and a cosmetologist. For those who don't know me, I have been a licensed cosmetologist for almost 7 years and an entrepreneur dedicated to building my career from the ground up. After 3 years of cosmetology in Jackson, Mississippi, I moved to Frisco, Texas to continue growing my business and pursuing new opportunities. Before that move, I invested in my own time, money, and effort into creating a small salon studio space at my mother and my grandmother's property. I built a studio in the back, painted the walls, bought the cosmetology chair from school. I also got on that Facebook sales place, and I bought other cosmetics. Like I bought me a shampoo sink bowl, I bought the mat, I bought the hair dryer, and I worked hard to create a personal and a professional environment where I could serve clients and grow my brand. This story involves a family member who was allowed to stay at my mother and my grandmother's home without paying rent, without doing nothing around the house, without putting floor in the house. Uh, Despite our family connection, I did not agree for her to use my salon studio. However, events unfolded, and I did move to Frisco, Texas. That's kind of when she moved in here, in my grandmother's and my mom's property. I moved to Frisco, Texas in 2022 in November, and I want to say probably at the top of, no, I would say by Christmas she was moved in here or trying to move in here. So it's right after, like a month after I left. However, events unfolded that led to serious concerns regarding services performed, money earned, and property connected to my business. According to my understanding of my situation, I had a big box of hair. It was like crochet hair, braiding hair. It was more so braiding hair because at the time I was really getting into silk presses and wigs. And like I wasn't ready to start box braiding, but I was gonna start and have a sale and have a lot of braiding hair, a lot of crochet hair. That's kind of what I had in there. And I want to say I had like that those like that closure and bundle hair from the hair store. I had a lot of different hairstyles in there, and it was approximately about $500 when I was in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. That's where I went to cosmetology school. At it was a hair store that was closing, and I built up my inventory of hair and hairstyles that I was going to do to kind of be my cushion if I ever had to come back home from after Frisco, Texas. Uh, if after you do the hair and generate the sales, it'll probably be about $10,000 in revenue. Cost me about 500 because how I found the hair and everything like that. But after doing the hair, it'd be like $10,000 in revenue. As someone who invested years into building my career and creating their workspace, I felt that my boundaries, my business interests, and my hard work was not respected. This experience had a significant impact on me both personally and professionally. It raised difficult questions about trust, family relationships, business ethics, and accountability. Throughout this series, I will be sharing my perspective, the timeline of events, and how these situations affected my journey in business. So when I did get down there to Dallas, Texas, I enjoyed myself. I stayed there about 3 years. I worked at Press Root. It's this real upscale, nice silk press bar. And I also worked at this place called Parfait. They sold wigs for like alopecia patients. I was making a lot of wigs. If you would like to support my efforts, my purpose in telling this story is not simply to revisit the past, but it's to document my experience and seek support as I continue pursuing legal guidance and professional advice regarding these matters. If you would like to support my efforts to seek legal counsel, I am currently working towards raising $4,200 for legal expenses. Any support is greatly appreciated, and I will provide a link in the description below. For those who would like to contribute, thank you for taking the time to listen to my story. If you believe in accountability, entrepreneurship, and standing up for yourself when faced with difficult situations, I invite you to follow this journey with me. My name is Jada Eason, and this is my story. I'll be probably making videos about 5 minutes and grabbing all the information and giving it to you. But yes, was an entrepreneur. Went to hair school, Academy of Hair Design in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Then I moved back, took my test in Jackson, Mississippi, stayed for about 2 years and a half, and then I went ahead and I went down there to Dallas and I did my thing. And yeah, my cousin stole hair from me and never asked me. Reached out to her. I'm not even sure. I have been doing wellness checks on her for the past, I would say for the past about 4 or 5 months. I've been doing wellness checks on her, and she's gone. And so I'll be posting my story, raising money for myself so I can seek legal counsel. And stay tuned and join me with the next video.